Palestinians lose hope in ceasefire after Israeli strike wave on Gaza. Palestinians in Gaza say they are losing hope in the ceasefire after Israel's deadliest violation yet killed more than 100 people in Gaza, mostly women and children, on Wednesday. U.S. President Donald Trump says the ceasefire is still strong, while mediator Qatar expresses frustration but says the mediators are looking forward to the next phase of the truce. Israel announces a resumption of the ceasefire after a large wave of strikes it claims was carried out in retaliation for Hamas killing one of its soldiers in southern Gaza. Hamas says it was not responsible. Israel's war on Gaza has killed at least 68,527 people and wounded 170,395 since it began in October 2023. A total of 1,139 people were killed in Israel during the October 7, 2023 Hamas-led attacks, and about 200 were taken captive. Israel preparing to receive more captives' bodies, report. The Israeli newspaper Haaretz says authorities are expecting to receive the bodies of 2 deceased Israeli captives from Hamas within the next few hours. Part of the pretext for Israel's deadly ceasefire violation on Wednesday was that Hamas had not handed over the bodies of all the deceased captives in Gaza. We'll bring you more on this as we get it. Providing education amid ongoing Israeli raids in occupied West Bank. The United Nations Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, has stated that in the occupied #West Bank, 48,000 children go to the agency's schools. In response to the Israeli forces' Iron Wall operation, the longest and most destructive for over 20 years, UNWRA launched an adapted education program in February 2025, UNWA said, referring to Israel's ongoing military assault across the occupied territory, which launched in January. UNWR has provided a continuity of learning for its students, including through distribution of self-learning materials, online teaching, and temporary use of Palestinian Authority's schools. Last week, United States top diplomat Marco Rubio said UNWR is not going to play any role in aid delivery in Gaza, claiming the agency had become a subsidiary of Hamas, echoing an Israeli government line that has been discredited by the International Court of Justice, ICJ. While the U.S.-brokered ceasefire reached between Israel and the Palestinian group Hamas this month has provided a sliver of respite, repeated Israeli violations have left Palestinians constantly fearful of renewed attacks. On Wednesday alone, more than 100 people, mostly women and children, were killed and 253 injured in Israeli airstrikes on Gaza in the worst violation of the ceasefire. The Israeli army launched about 10 airstrikes on Khan Yunis in southern Gaza early on Thursday. This is despite Israel's assertion on Wednesday of a resumption of the ceasefire after a large wave of strikes it claims was carried out in retaliation for Hamas killing one of its soldiers in southern Gaza, an accusation Hamas denies. According to Gaza's health ministry, at least 211 people have been killed and 597 injured in Israeli attacks since the ceasefire took effect on October 10.